Hello Pisces, welcome to Tarot Universe T's channel. This this day, I'm having a very bad day, to be honest with everybody. I'm having a Mercury retrograde, huge day here. Everything I'm doing, nothing's working. I almost started a piece of paper on fire, and now I've got a new candle here, which is starting to scare me because the flame is getting higher and higher. I switched candles because the other one was low and then it was too close to a piece of paper I had. I moved the paper, but then I just got scared of that candle because it was getting so low. I didn't know if the glass was going to break, when they get really super low and it gets hot. Anyway, this is like about the fourth or fifth time I've tried to do your reading, Pisces. So hopefully I'm going to get through it this time. We are doing a reading for Pisces today. It's a soulmate reading, okay? So it's going to be a 4-card spread, and it's going to first show, the first card out is going to be your energy, Pisces. Okay, the purpose of the relationship. Actually, I take that back. I'm really messed up today. Oh my gosh. Okay. Having serious problems today. I don't know why. But anyway, so it's going to be the purpose of the relationship as the first card. All right. The second card is the blocks in the relationship. The third is any guidance for the relationship. And the fourth one is probable outcome based on the current circumstances. Okay, so we're going to do that. And I'm starting with Pisces and going backwards to give you a chance to be first. Mercury goes direct on the 10th. On the 10th. I can't wait. Okay. It affects me because I have a lot of Mercury based, Virgo and Gemini stuff in my chart. So, it does affect me. Okay, here we go. First card is going to be Pisces. And the purpose of your relationship, the soulmate relationship. Okay. I also want to show you the cards that I'm using. It's the Starman Tarot cards. And they're so pretty. They were done by David D. Angels, and the artwork is created by David Bowie, which we know is now passed on. Is that going to stay there or is that going to fall? Oh, let's challenge that one. Okay, lots of challenges today for me. Let's see, what else did I want to go over with you? Okay, so the energies can be vice versa, which we've already talked about in previous messages. If you're new, what that means is if your partner's energies sound more like yours and yours sounds more like them, just take it as authentic reading, but just swap the energies, okay? Because that'll happen a lot of times, and it has happened for a lot of other people. It's happened for me when I had a reading. What else? I think that was it that I wanted to go over. Okay, we're going to get started. I'm going to do clarifications on each card. Can you see the cards? I'm not sure. Here we go with me moving the camera now. I don't know if you can see the cards. Here, that's better. But you can't really see the pretty colors and stuff. I'll be holding them up, but I need my camera to be up higher, like at an angle. Okay, so let's get started. Enough talking. I'm jabbering a lot today. So the first card, like I said, is going to be the purpose of your relationship, or the soulmate relationship. If you don't have a soulmate relationship and you're single and you're looking for a relationship, the person that you're going to meet, this would be the reason that you're meeting them. If it's somebody you already got your eye on and the energies are already there. Okay. You can apply it to somebody that you really, really have a crush on, or somebody that you've dated, and you feel that real strong connection, like a soulmate connection. Okay. It's like a pull, a really strong pull, and a familiarity, like you've known them before. You kind of feel like home. Okay. The Empress came out for you for the purpose of your relationship, Pisces. That's pretty fantastic. Empress, and I'm going to do 3 cards on it. I got the 9 of Swords, Pisces. Okay, well, you know, soulmates come to us to teach us things. So let's get through the other 2 cards. So the Empress would be like, you know, you'd be coming together to broaden each other's perspective on life, to broaden how you love unconditionally. Could be to have children. A lot of lessons, big lessons from the Empress, because she broadens everything. So what you're learning, you're going to learn big. You know, it's going to be big. Like, okay, so the reason you come together, it's going to be for a big purpose in your life. It's going to be something that you are going to be able to take with you and never forget if you split apart. If you stay together, well, then you'll never forget that way either, right? But there's going to be some really good lessons. Yeah, came out like that, huh? That's weird. Okay. So there's some lessons here to learn, Pisces. You did get the 9 of Swords. You do have the Sun in the reverse. And the Lovers just flew out, but it landed kind of, you know, it landed kind of like this. So it was more on the reverse side. So I just took it as a reversal. You're having like issues with relationships. Some of you Pisces, not everybody, of course. Some issues with when you have a breakup, or if you have a fallout with a love. Some of you Pisces have issues with, it could be abandonment issues. It could be, you know, where you just feel like if somebody, you take it personally is what I'm trying to get to. You feel like because if there's a breakup or something doesn't work out right, you tend to maybe reflect it on yourself. So this is a relationship is going to teach you, it'll amplify those feelings. Okay, it's going to amplify those feelings by you know, you got the Sun card here in the reverse, so it's going to amplify those feelings by making you unhappy naturally, right, when you're having a falling out. You know, it's going to put you up in your head, and you're going to have all these crazy thoughts going on in your head, all these, oh, you know, why did I do that, and what could I have done better, and it's all me, and I love that person, they're not coming back, I must not be good enough, there's other people out there better. All these crazy thoughts that go through our heads, right? Well, this person, this soulmate that's coming into your life, or is there already, is there to teach you how to get over all of that and not take it personally, and just know that if something is not working out and there's a fallout, it is meant to be. That fallout's meant to be, and not to direct it inwardly as if it's your fault and there's some kind of flaw or something that's not good about yourself. Okay, so it's going to teach you that. All right, it's going to teach you self-love. Self-love. You know, if you have self-love, you're not blaming yourself, you're not beating yourself up. You will feel sad when you have a fallout. That's natural for all of us. But you're not going to go to the degree, you know. And you may have several fallouts, because soulmates do. They come into our lives to teach us things, okay? So you may have several fallouts with this person. And every time, you'll get a little bit better at coming back, loving yourself faster, okay? So that's what I'm getting with this card here, and the Empress card. Beautiful cards. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and so like I said, you could be together to have children, to expand the family. Whatever it is that you are being brought with this person is going to be amplified. And what these cards here is showing me, what's going to be amplified is, you know, your thinking is just going to go, you know, just one thing after another, almost like a Gemini, really, with Mars on it. You're just going to be like, you know, with all these worries and thinking up all these reasons of why this person should not love you. Okay, because if you have a fallout, that's what you think. Some of you. Actually, not all of you, right? So that's going to be that lesson there for the soulmate purpose. Now, the block in the relationship, what do we have here? The 4 of Swords. So you have the Four of Swords as the block. This is holding yourself back from being yourself in front of this person or around this person. Holding back your true self. Okay. Not wanting to let them know just how much you're in the relationship, or not let them know how much emotions you have in the relationship. Because of, this is not going to go for all of you Pisces, fear of, rejection, fear of being too vulnerable. Oops. So this looks like you need to go inward. Let's get the cards out first. You need to go inward and you're doing a lot of self. It says the block in the relationship is the Four of Swords. So what I'm getting, Pisces, on this is that, let me get the rest of these out. You may isolate from this person when you guys are having a fallout. You may be isolating too much from them, and that's causing a block, like a communication block or a sharing, because the swords is communication. It might be a communication block. Let's see what else we got here. I've got the Five of Swords, so there's some arguing. So you could, arguing is like protecting your emotions, right? You're covering up vulnerability. You don't want to feel vulnerable, so you're going to argue. I can't be wrong, because if I show I'm wrong, then people are going to think I'm dumb. Go to an extreme. Instead of, if I'm wrong, I'm learning something. And everyone's wrong once in a while, right? We all are. And it doesn't hurt to swallow our pride and say, oh, yeah, well, I was wrong on that. No big deal. Hey, you just taught me something. Thanks. Something like that, But it looks like there's arguing going on when there could be a block in this relationship. The other blocks are you don't know, you're not clear as to what path you want this relationship to go in. Like, well, where is it going? Where are we going? And this could also mean that you're not clear on your own path. So that therefore it causes a block in the relationship, because if each party doesn't know where they're going in the relationship, then it puts the pressure on the party that knows where they're going in the relationship. There should be communication naturally, but a lot of times there's not. And so if you're just like hanging on and following this person and expecting them to choose the path that's going to make you happy, and a lot of times without communication, they don't even know what makes you happy half the time, or what would. You're kind of following them, but getting agitated along the way, not really knowing why you're getting agitated, because you haven't really figured it out yourself where you want to go, where you want the relationship to go. Okay. And I'm not talking to like next level up marriage and stuff like that. I'm talking about the whole life path. Where are we going in life? What do I want to do? What are my skills? What are my passions? What are my hobbies? What do I want to do? What occupies my time when that person's away? Or am I just sitting at home waiting for that person so I can just hang on to them when they get at home and, hope to God they make me happy? That type of thing. Another block I'm seeing here is Ace of Pentacles is a block, and that's getting the initiative to go out and do something new in this particular relationship that would bring in knowledge, skills, that would bring in more money. Offering something new to the relationship. Okay. So I don't want to sound too hard on you. I'm Libra, so I'm kind of like, I want to be nice. But then I also want to tell the truth, right? So I have to tell the truth. The Pluto rising is helping me tell you the truth. Thank God for that. Okay, so now we have, is there any guidance for this relationship? And I do have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is love yourself. If you're both loving yourself, there's not going to be a problem in the relationship. You can only enjoy what each brings to the table and what each shares with the other person, right? So let's do some clarifications on that. Clarification on the Ace of Cups for Pisces and their person. Justice. Okay. Can't even pick a card up today. Oh, the Blasted Tower came out. Okay. They want to come out, the cards do, but then I'm too quick to shove them back in, I guess. I don't know what's going on. I am off key today, I'll tell you that much. I'm feeling very off key. There we go. Something flipped. Could be me. Here we go. Okay, got the Death card in the reverse. Okay. So, guidance for this relationship. Excuse me if I'm pounding the table too hard. We have love yourself, right? That's the guidance. And, you have the Justice card here for, bring yourself to the table as much as they're bringing themselves to the table. So you're both sharing equally in the relationship. No matter what, doesn't mean you both have to have jobs and both bringing in money, because sometimes one's staying home taking care of the kids and another one's out working, but as long as it's an even balance, there's always hobbies and things you do, especially if you have kids, you're usually really busy, with all kinds of things teaching them, right? So you're learning, you have things to share with your partner. Now, you will hear my son screaming every now and then. He's playing Xbox with his friend. They just got home from school. And that's what they do. They yell at the machine. Okay, so you do have the Tower here, and you have the Death card here, and you have 3 major arcanas cards here for advice. So what I'm getting for some of you Pisces, this is not going to be for very many of you, is there doesn't have to be an ending to this relationship. But what I'm seeing is there may have to be, and you may be going through it now, during this Mercury retrograde and before Saturn moves, it looks like the relationship may have to be kind of broken down back to where you first started, only to be rebuilt back up the right way, okay? And the right way is going to be different for everybody, but what's on my mind, what came to me is, like the equality thing. Justice is here. There has to be equality in the relationship. There doesn't have to be an ending here. I have the Death card in the reverse, but it's the Tower, it's the Death card in reverse, going through that transformation. So we're tearing it down, we're building it back up the correct way with equality for both, is what I'm getting, okay? And that is guidance for this relationship, is what I'm getting. It's not going to go for all of you Pisces, I know that, okay? Now the probable outcome based on current circumstances, what do we have, Pisces? We have the 2 of Cups in the reverse. So it's a soulmate card in the reverse. 2 of Cups is usually 2 people, bringing their cups together toward one another, their love, their heart, open heart, bringing it to each other to share, right? Equally. Now I got the Hermit in reverse. Okay. See what else we get for that. So you got the Soulmate card in reverse, and then you also got the Lovers in reverse for clarification over here. So there's like a hiccup going on. There's something's going on in someone's relationship for sure. That's Pisces, Moon, rising, or Venus or Sun, right? You can see that right here. It's very clear. Okay. 2 more cards. And I got the 2 of Cups again in the same spot, because I got the 2 of Cups in the Starman deck. And then I just got the 2 of Cups in reverse again with this Hermit. I can't pronounce this. Somebody can write it down. I'm off today. I really am. I don't know. Anyway, you have to forgive me. So we have one more card to pick for the 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay. All right. King of Swords. Okay. So there has to be more truth-telling, coming from truth. No manipulation, no lies, no trying to hide behind hurt feelings. If you're hurt, you're hurt. Say you're hurt. Don't say in your mind, well, you're hurt, so you feel that hurt pain in you, and then you come in, shoot something out your mouth right away to protect that hurt. We're protecting it. We're shooting something out our mouth to protect it. Well, you blah 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 blah. Instead of feeling it, taking it in, considering it in your mind, is what this person's saying. Is it hurting me? It's hurting me. I'm going to explain to them that it's hurting me and why it's hurting me. Okay, that type of thing. And then what else do we have here? We have the Two of Cups in reverse, like I mentioned, so a fallout with a soulmate. And then the Hermit in reverse, not going within. So the probable outcome based on current circumstances is that, you may not go within. One of you or both of you may not go in to work on this relationship to work on it, to rebuild it. You have the Tower here, and you have Death in reverse. So you need to go within, and you need to communicate very clearly to this soulmate. Like I said, and they need to speak clearly to you too. It's not just one-way street. They have to also come up and put their feelings, emotions, truth on the table, both of you together. And that's how you can build this Tower back up, okay? And turn the Death card out, or get rid of the Death card, right? And have your balance back in the relationship, and love of self for both of you, the Ace of Cups. Okay, so that was my new way of reading. I may not always use this, but it was fun today. That was your reading, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it. It looks like there's some work for some of you to do on communication and building the relationship back up. Okay, thank you. Please do subscribe, like, and share if you will. I would really appreciate it. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Many blessings. Bye.